Are you or a loved one disabled? Do you feel alone, lost, and confused as to how to win your Social Security case? If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have so many questions and you're desperately looking for the answers. Hi, my name is Avi Libovic, and I'm the owner at Benefits for All and the lead attorney at Avi Libovic and Associates. Over the course of my 20-year career, I've overseen the processing and screening of over 500,000 disability cases, working with the largest hospitals, neighborhood clinics, primary care physicians, and even individuals who had no access to care at all. My strategies for how to win the case have made me one of the top experts in Social Security law in the entire nation. My life and my career were going great. And then one day it all came crashing down. It started first with some abdominal pains. And before I knew it, I'd been admitted to the hospital several times and I required multiple surgeries. I found myself unable to work and disabled and in desperate need of my own benefits. I understand exactly how you feel. I was in your shoes. And I'm going to take you through the process and help you and give you everything that I know so that you can win your case. I'm recovered and I'm back at work. And I have a newfound passion for helping disabled people because I myself have been there too. Call our office today for a free screening and to see how we can help you with your Social Security case. At the same time, enjoy these videos and webinars that we've prepared to help you understand how to win your Social Security case. Hi everyone, this is Avi Libovic and you're watching another amazing webinar brought to you by Benefits for All, where we teach you how to win your Social Security disability case without having to pay the costs of an expensive attorney. As you can see behind me, we're at the Welcome Center, South Carolina. DiscoverSouthCarolina.com. Just coming through North Carolina, actually coming down into South Carolina, but going to be going back up very, very soon, heading towards Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky area. Going state to state and just having an amazing time, meeting the Social Security offices, going to the district offices when I'm able to the ODAR offices to let them know that Avi Libovic and Benefits for All is coming to town. You know, in California, they know me very, very well because I've had the opportunity to represent over 100,000 claimants in every part of California. The idea of going into a national state of mind and going out to these other offices is something that is exciting for me and that's new for me, and I can't wait to do it, and I think it's time that they know who I am. More importantly, all of you who've watched this webinar are saying to yourself, okay, I'm not feeling well, I'm really not feeling well, I think I'm disabled. I want to go ahead, I want to apply. I've watched all your webinars, Avi, I've watched them 5 times, I love it. And my question to you, Avi, at this point is, am I going to win, am I not going to win? What is my chances of winning? No one wants to put down a bet in Las Vegas, so to speak. No one wants to go ahead and say that I'm going to go ahead and take the time to do all this if I'm not going to win. So let's go ahead and take a moment and talk about the win rates in the beautiful state of South Carolina. What I do in every one of these state-by-state analyses is I try to remind everyone about some of the things that they've learned in the webinars. So if anything I say in the beginning, middle, or end sounds funny to you, if you're not aware what it is, I need you to go back and watch the webinar so that way you are up to speed and we're all talking the same language. So what is it that we need to talk about? Well, we know that when you apply for benefits, there's an application, there's a reconsideration, and there's a hearing. We also learned that there is a Social Security Appeals Council in case you want to appeal the judge's decision, as well as federal district court where you can go ahead and you can even appeal the Social Security Appeals Council denial if you feel that you want to. But we're not going to talk right now about the Social Security Appeals Council, and we're not going to talk about the federal district court. We're going to focus just on application, reconsideration, and hearing, because that's where you, my friends in South Carolina who are watching this from home, that's where your concern is going to be, and they're going to want to know, how do I go ahead and get my case approved? So let's reference my notes over here, my smartphone. I hope everyone is relaxed and comfortable and understands that it's easier for me to use a smartphone in the dark than use a piece of paper. So let's talk a little bit about what the win rates are. So first, let's go nationally. We're going to take those states that are slightly above with a high win rate, and those states, unfortunately, are below with a low win rate, a high denial rate, and let's average them together and let's see what we come up to. On the first time initial application, nationally, the approval rate is 32.1. 32.1 out of 100 applications, 32 are going to get approved. The rest are going to get denied. What is it in South Carolina? Don't get worried, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why at the end. You're at 26.9 or 27. So you're dipping from the national average of 32, you're dipping down to 26.9 or 27. Some of you at home might be like, what? What? You tell me so many are going to get denied, and I'm telling you, relax. Just sit still and bear with me another minute. I'm explaining why you do not need to worry. The request for reconsideration also is very, very low nationally. The national approval rate for request for reconsideration is 11.3. Out of 100 applications, only 11 or 11.3 are going to get approved. In South Carolina, the average is also below the national average. Only 10.7 get approved. Out of 100 applications, only 10.7 or 11 get approved. And many of you again are like, what? What? How am I going to win, Avi? I'm not feeling well. I need to apply. I need the help. How do you want me to win? I'm telling you, don't worry. Just wait another moment or two. I want to explain a couple things. Let's go through the hearing rates, and then we're going to circle back and go through everything that I told you we're going to go through. If you apply for a hearing, from the day that you go ahead and you submit your request for a hearing before an administrative law judge until the day in court, the average length of time from when you submit the request for a hearing until the day in court nationally is 349 days. You are pretty much right at the average at 340 days. It's a long time, but it's at 340 days, which is 9 days lower than the average. Now, why do I say it's a long time? Because what's happening really is that there is such a high volume of people that are applying, and there are not enough judges to hear the hearings. There are not enough workers at the ODARs to prepare the case files and the exhibit files. So there's a very, very, very long wait, which really means that from the application, which could take 4 to 6 months, or even longer in some states, 8 or 9 months, to the reconsideration, which again could take 4 to 6 months or even 9 months, depending again which state you're in and how quickly you go ahead and provide the requested information, right? By the time you get to hearing, you're talking about the 4 to 6 months or 8 months over here at the application, the 4 to 6 months or 8 months over here for the reconsideration. Then you're talking about 340 days before a hearing comes. Yes, you're talking about a little bit less than a year.